Okay, we should be recording now. Still figuring out how this damn thing works. Yeah, that little red light means it's recording. All right.
Hello.
So this
Ready?
is gonna be I'm ready. This is gonna be our second recording now because I haven't had a lot of time outside of the barracks to do this kind of stuff, but just managed to get a chance. You know, it was a pretty uneventful week, but there were a couple things that happened at the barracks. All things considered, though, it was pretty nice. I didn't die. Didn't add another death to my death counter, so that's something at the very least.
That's nice. I don't think I died, but my left arm got pretty burnt. It's
Again,
amusing
you
that
need to not.
I,
You need to get better at not losing
it
your
was with the demon that came in. It's I was shoved up against the wall, but it didn't hurt. It just was really uncomfortable because it was warm.
With your prosthetic.
Prosthetic.
That sucks.
The new robot arm.
How's that work out for you?
So I'm with the show arm.
Your arm. You said you got a robotic prosthetic?
Yeah, no, the robot, I'm leaving it to sit somewhere else, and I took it off because it was so warm and really hot. I never got a chance to put it back on, so right now I have my show arm, which does relatively nothing.
That sucks. I'm not gonna lie. Other than
It's fine, I'm getting used to it.
so like I said, so all things considered, the barracks went relatively uneventful. We saw, well, aside from seeing a fallen angel, that was kind of weird. There was one demon we had to deal with. It looked like it was it was a wrath type demon, and it showed up and got into our barracks actually. And there were we had previously just taken in a crow because it had showed up during the middle of the fight, and one of the war commissioners thought it would be a good idea to bring it inside. And you know, on paper, like, why wouldn't you? It's away from the fight, and there's no bullets flying in its general direction, and the demon's outside. But the demon kind of blazed through the guard station where I was stationed at the time, and it started wreaking havoc inside. And the way the barracks does things is the guard station isn't allowed to assist inside, no matter what. Basically, we can't leave our fucking post. And it turns out the demon had it kind of incinerated the crow a little bit. I came inside.
A little bit.
I went inside and it was like it was burnt to a crisp. It was dead. Like one of the war commissioners tried to pick it up and it literally fell apart into ashes. It was.
Oh, what do you think?
I was inside when that happened. I was exterior, but I rushed in because everyone was outside, no one was rushing in, and it was still in there, so I went in to go help. I'm not sure if that was the right decision, but I saw.
I just can't believe it
Wasn't your fault.
Again, I have this piece of paper here.
I know it wasn't my fault, but I still wish I could have at least been inside to stop the crow from dying because I love birds.
This one?
I love birds.
Yeah. Here, I'll
You want one of your own one day?
I do actually. Oh. Yeah, I think someone's at the door. Give me a second.
Hello?
What? Oh,
Hey,
do we have guests?
Oh, you're one of those, you're one of those wood folks, aren't you?
Oh, hello! You guys made it.
Hey, Raster, yeah?
Hey,
Yeah, that's
Hey,
me. Nice to meet you guys.
Yeah,
Master.
nice to meet you as well.
So come on inside. Make yourselves at home. It's a little cozier than
Thank
the
you, thank
barracks,
you.
but it's not much.
Hey man, at least it's not the barracks.
Yes.
Here. Damn.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Alright.
It's nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Good to meet
There's
you as well.
people over there. Oh, hey.
Howdy.
Master, I would have pulled myself together.
You would have brought your robot arm and not your show
I've at
arm?
least gotten out of uniform.
Yes.
How many
Does it
people?
matter where we
are
sit?
on it?
Nope, just anywhere.
No, you can
Make
sit
yourselves at
anywhere.
home for
Although
now.
this is Raster's seat.
Just, you know,
but-
like I said
For now.
back at the barracks, I am recording. This is kind of how I express myself outside
Oh,
of
okay.
the barracks because we don't really get a whole lot of time to ourselves.
Not one to shame hobbies.
Ah,
Well,
Why didn't
it's
you tell me
less
this
of a
before?
hobby and more of a
I like
like
a-
Raster.
event.
Fair enough.
I
Well,
would have
I
pulled
mean,
myself
we're
together more if I'm
recording a
not gonna be this
video?
many people here.
He didn't tell you?
I mean,
Yeah. I mean,
kind of told all of you guys, but anyways,
maybe you didn't remember. Well, I
Didn't
mean,
know that.
Hmm.
So, what's everyone's names? Now that we're getting acquainted.
yeah, we're all here.
Who's starting?
Guess I'll start. I'm Ari.
Pardon?
New to the home. Ari. A-R-I.
Ari.
that sounds familiar.
Interesting. Really? Either of you have names?
My name's Thorn.
Aaron.
Aaron?
Pretty name names. So you don't find them a whole
Name's
bunch
Wilson.
anymore. It's
Wilson. That is,
Wilson.
that is
Oh,
the
see,
hardest
3 for
name.
3.
That's the
Aaron.
hardest name I've heard in the carriage yet. I mean, we've got people named fucking. Well, we standard. There's Noodles. Noodles is in there. Wilson. That's a
Yeah,
nice refresher.
Rampage. Orion. Yeah, there's
That-
a lot
it's-
of
it's
not
Orion,
named
but
names.
we'll go with Orion for now.
Orion.
Some
Oh,
unique names.
Ryan.
I always called him Orion.
That's
I
not
mean,
it.
if you don't mind me
What was it yours
asking.
again? I didn't get yours. What was yours again?
Thorn.
Thorn.
I should have
Thorn?
introduced
Alright.
myself in the
So-
elevator.
Are you all brand
Yeah,
new,
you know what?
or
Fair enough.
You there?
have you
fresh
been on
transfer.
Barrack City
Yeah.
yet? Or fresh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Where did you even
Fresh,
find
yeah.
them?
In the
Did you
barracks.
just-
They just moved. They just moved into the barracks.
Oh, so you said, "Hey, come to my house." Obviously.
Well, yeah. I
So,
mean,
what brings you all from?
I'm just kidding.
What brings you all from?
Ooh, treachery. Best one. Don't listen to whatever he has to say.
Capital. I'm from Capital.
Ah, capital as well.
That's good. Nice to meet another second ringer. What about you guys? You're given.
I'm pretty obvious.
Yeah,
You couldn't tell.
I'm from Violence.
Violence. That's gonna be
Capital
cool.
myself.
Oh, and
What? This isn't fair.
see, but Ophelia's got is kind of a special case as a treachery soldat. Most soldats from treachery are forced to bring these big ass gas tanks and wear a special mask because they can't breathe normal air like we can. But Ophelia wasn't actually
Yeah,
in the
it's they're
treachery
big
ring
and clunky, but
when they were either born or
well,
when you arrived here in hell.
when I arrived, I was whisked straight away into the carriage, so I didn't have
You were
time to acclimate.
enlisted. That's you didn't get whisked away. They don't kidnap
Swept
us.
away.
But yeah,
Except from the.
So why'd you guys join? Huh? That's a great conversation starter.
yeah. I guess we'll just go around the
I
room.
mean, you guys have been going first.
Oh, okay.
Well, I was born here, I guess. I've always wanted to be a scout. So,
You've just seen them around and thought they were pretty badass.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the scouts are pretty cool. They help out.
I kind of joined just to learn how to fight and protect the home, but it's a little rough back there right now.
Yeah. Well,
Mhm.
could be worse. Like the Civil War going on in Wrath. But
Oh.
what about you?
I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, learning a bit more military stuff. Yeah, 100%. But honestly, I'm mostly here for the photography. Need to get a bunch of these pictures on the line and shit.
Huh. That's interesting. What about you, Wilson?
And you?
Probably needs to document
I'm.
this shit.
I decided I want to make a difference. More than I had.
Yeah, in hell.
Figured this is the fastest way to do it.
Aw.
Yeah, not many ways to make a
Hey,
difference.
You're aware
how
that
about you
your
two?
eyes are off, right?
They're on. They're on
No,
for me.
I'm-
You just bug.
I say I think it's only for you.
Never mind.
How'd you two do it?
I've
you
just had a
cool?
long day.
You smoking here?
Well, I died, and then I saw that there's basically the enlistment process was. I mean, I never got to join the military back when I was alive, but figured, why not start now? So It's not what I imagined it would be, but at the very least, I like being told what to do. So
Imagine a
Okay.
few things in hell are.
gives me order and purpose.
How about you?
Well, what he said at the end there, I need a wanted to feel like I belonged somewhere. And really not knowing anything about this place, it's I joined because of that.
Yeah. So
Anyways, I have a question.
go ahead.
And it's really weird. So, if you smoke, right, and your lungs get damaged, if you die and reincarnate, does it all get fixed?
No, that's not how it works. But I feel like it's not permanent
It's not
damage.
argent
Yeah.
at all, or I'm not thinking.
But like
This is
dying doesn't
really,
reverse
really
aging.
hot
So
cigarette. Oh.
I mean, it's a
So
little different though,
none of
no?
you have died, right?
no, it's not.
No.
Well, I mean, one's a
No, it's
natural
fine.
process and the other is chemically induced. I don't know. I don't know how this whole reincarnation thing works.
It's not a
That's a
chemical
good
thing,
question.
and
We're still figuring it
science
out.
won't explain it.
Mm-mm.
There is literally somebody
Talking more about
in
the cigarette.
Oh, the cigarette. Well, no, there you go. But just a little quick rundown, because I don't think they explain it to new guys, because I certainly didn't have it explained to me. Basically, there's literally somebody in charge of who comes back to life, who respawns, basically.
Oh
What?
shit.
Are you serious?
Yeah, the Void Ring Warden, I think.
Huh.
Oh.
We've never seen the Void Ring Warden. We've seen a couple of the Ring Wardens. We've seen the Treachery one and the Violence one, but
The wardens are so cool. I just have to say it now. It's they're really neat.
they're assholes.
What?
I've never
To be
seen
fair, who do you not
Um,
think is an asshole?
You guys, and that's about it. And Quill.
Could you give us some advice since we just joined?
Well, from
You
our
sound really green.
experience, your first death very well may not come from an enemy, because death is considered a punishment in the carriage. You mess up, your NCO, your commanding officer, kills you right then and there, and death is not fun. It's
Bow and everybody else bows and salute whoever they salute, and try to say sir and ma'am as much as possible, even though
And
when they
permission
say
to
you
speak.
shouldn't say sir, ma'am.
yeah.
Oh, and permission.
So
I
you
haven't
guys
done them before.
probably you may or may not have met him already. High Lord General Vikev, he runs barracks. We are enlisted in
Vikev!
758, barracks 7-58, I believe it is. The he will fuck. I was gonna say something. There's something about Vikev.
You're good.
I don't remember what I was gonna say.
He's really nice.
No, but
Yeah.
he's basically your boss's boss, and he can do whatever he wants, pretty much. There aren't many people above him. There's only a few High Lord Generals that technically outrank him. Like, I think High Lord General Serpentine. You'll meet her eventually. She shows up more often than not.
Oh, serpent. Show up sometimes. Yeah, and you're gonna have to pick up on stuff quickly. It's a lot of repetition, and they'll be there to point you in the right direction if you get utterly confused. But there's no way you can royally screw up if you're not trying.
Steer clear of Pence. I think he's some type of sergeant.
Pence?
Pence, NCO, Sergeant something Pence. He has killed
Pence isn't
Was
that
he something?
bad.
Pence killed. I've seen Pence kill more than one soldat in front of me.
On purpose?
Yeah, on purpose.
Hmm.
He shot one of the
Ooh.
soldats on
Seems
barracks
like a
duty.
real asshole.
Actually, you weren't there for it. It was on the interior. Morgan, Baron Corporal Morgan. He was giving us some basic
Mhm.
training knowledge, and Pence walked in, and he just started mimicking Morgan from behind, and one of the guys in line, one of the soldats in line, was like, "Hey, permission to speak, Morgan," and he was like, "Granted," and he was like, "Pence is mocking you," and Pence walked up, pulls out his gun, and shoots him in the leg.
Wow.
Whoa.
So
Yeah.
Damn.
steer clear of Pence if you can.
That's
If
good
you
to
can't,
know.
then keep your mouth shut and don't look at him.
Pence is a very
Listen to
interesting
what
way
he
of
fucking says-
leading.
tells you to
It's
do, so,
it's definitely unique. A little scary though.
You'll meet Morgan. He's
I guess it's just
he's like one of the few guys that wears a cowboy hat, and he's got his revolver, and he's always carrying this giant rocket launcher around on his back. He's really nice. Sometimes
he's cool.
He's got like buttons for eyes.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Some type
That
of cowboy.
I
Buttons
don't
for
exactly
eyes.
know.
Kind of. He wears the same beak mask we do, but his eyes are different.
You know, there's different variants of the mask. I didn't know that.
It's not a different variant. It's
That's-
it's like the lenses are changed. That's about it. There are different variants actually.
No,
was
I
wrong.
mean the
There's
different
an ar-
shape. I was
there's
like,
an
what are you
armored-
talking
there's
about?
an armored one I've seen one guy wear.
I want an armored one. I don't know what class has it though, but
I think it's custom. I think he bought it with money.
Have you been shot in the
Ah,
face before? Or
I
something?
have
Yes, I have.
$20 and got tax. We gotta talk about the tax.
The tax.
How you got? Yeah,
Tax in
your
hell is the worst. They can tax you.
your
whatever they want.
inability to pay taxes on time.
They just tax whatever they want from you, and you just lose a fuck ton of money. That's just how it is, and you can't do anything about it.
I'm
And
not
you
even
can't-
joking.
And
One
fucking
guy
tax
looked to the other and said, "Hey, pick a number between 1 and 4," and he picked 3. And okay, 3% increase each day that you don't pay, and
That's just how it works.
it's not. Although, was it an NCO frostbite, or
I don't know who Frostbite
Officer.
is. I mean, he was that
I-
guy with the white camo, but I don't like know. Who
yeah,
that is.
he was. He helped me out and had taught me a couple of things about the enlisted handbook, which you guys should read up on. Just letting you know, it's great for future reference and to fall asleep to. It's I've
Oh,
only
see,
skimmed it through a couple of
that's
times,
weird.
but
That's weird. You have an audiobook of the training manuals and you fall asleep to them.
Wow.
well,
Dedicated.
it's like white noise.
And it should be no surprise.
mean,
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say. I mean, that sounds a whole lot like. I don't know. I personally couldn't do that. Sounds like something I'm supposed to pay attention to now.
I pay attention. It's just when I'm going back on old pages I've read. I'm not just half-aing it.
Haven't really read the handbook yet.
Eh.
So, you all should be familiar with. Are any of you religious?
Not especially.
Not really.
Well, you're going to be, because the only reason we have the
Mhm.
ability to reincarnate now is because of the Autarch himself. And if you haven't figured out who he is, that is, like, I mean,
I've seen plenty of posters.
Yeah.
you'll figure it out
Hmm.
soon enough.
You're gonna. Yeah.
He
Time to
is-
learn at the very least.
Yeah. So
Mm.
the best way to describe it is he's our god, basically. He literally brings us back from the dead. And he's not in charge of it, but he's the reason we come back. Pretty much.
Hmm.
But aside from that, you don't necessarily have to like, I mean, if you ever have the grace of meeting him, which you may, but you also may not, considering he's got an army to run and, you know, hell to rule over. He radiates this this kind of scary power.
Yeah.
I've had the liberty of meeting him once.
Yeah, you and me both, right? Where he walked into the barracks and shot Timothy? Or not shot, he killed.
He came,
That
the
sounds
Autarch
like
himself
a little bit of a story.
came into our barracks for some reason, and there was like one of these little guys, like a little worker guy, and hanging out with us. And the Autarch said he said something along the lines of, "There is no room for imperfection in our in my empire or something like that. And then I obviously didn't see what was happening because when the autarch walks in,
'Cause
everybody
you have to look
kneels
down.
and looks at the ground. That's just mandatory. May your soul rest in peace, because if you piss God off, our God, you're done. You're cooked.
Hmm.
GG.
Hmm. So I forget the name of the people who walked in because of the death of the crow. But they did
Sovereigns.
end up blessing me. Sovereigns?
They blessed us as well. You guys haven't had the liberty of meeting sovereigns, but they're basically
And she opened up this big, awesome book and read from it.
They're
And
I
then-
don't know what the sovereigns are, but they are not normal pike. They're like
No,
bird people. They have beaks, and they have like
no, we have beaks.
no. They are birds. It's not like our beaks. It's not a mask. It just is their face.
I know,
are
I know.
literally
I'm just
bird
messing.
people.
I'm messing.
And they do like
Different than anything I've ever seen.
they do the
Hmm.
they follow the will of the
Now,
Alpha.
I know a lot of this sounds very, very weird and out of context, but you'll understand soon enough. And if you need any help with anything, you can call me. I live in the barracks. This guy doesn't because he has money. I'm still upset over. But
So, just, couple tips is the only god you're now allowed to recognize is the Autarch himself. So if you weren't religious, you will be. And I mean, once you die the first time, which is weird that I have to say that, the first time, you will be from that on.
I hate that.
I have a feeling like we're gonna experience that quicker than that.
Oh, it's like dumb ways to die, but we're just figuring out every single way that we can die.
You never get used to it.
Actually, let's be honest. It would be our second death, but
Well,
First death down here.
yeah.
Yeah.
step down here. Yeah.
It's not the same. It's the best
You want to
way
talk about your first death?
No, the best way to describe it is
Oh.
it's constant agony until your body reconstructs itself. And God, and only Autarch himself knows where you will reconstruct, because the first time I ended up literally in the middle of both sides of bullets. That wasn't fun. But that's just the example I'm trying to give.
Oh boy.
That will be
Any
experience.
war stories?
Actually,
Anything you've seen happen? in battle?
UIX.
I had the liberty of witnessing the death of EYX. You will not actually know who EYX
Me
is
too.
himself, but he was the carriage's biggest enemy for the longest time. And a few weeks ago, I had the liberty of assisting in his death.
And when you word it like that, it's awesome.
Yeah, you got a war hero. in front of us.
Ophelia
Yes.
lost her arm.
What happened?
Ooh, I guess we're gonna talk about that.
They're tied.
That
Um,
why your arm's been a little stiff?
Yeah, it's that's why I've only really been using this. So you all are familiar with permanent weapons or perma kill weapons?
Yeah.
Which how it's if they're
Been
specific.
briefed on it.
We were out on the field and UIX, was it UIX or one of the other ones?
It
He
was
did this
EYX himself.
big laser. It was UIX. He did this big laser move, and I was said, "Hey, get over here, Raster!" And boom! There goes my arm.
I have
it wasn't
on
your fault.
video.
Yikes.
Oh shit.
I haven't confronted it yet. Might break down soon, but it's all good. It says I have a better, cooler robot arm, but I'm letting it cool off in somewhere in the refrigerator, just because it got burned. I don't. I'd have left it in there. But
But that's kind of what you can expect. The coming days will probably be just basic barracks duty. It pretty much consists of just weapon maintenance and just standing on the wall when you know, something happens, you know, Jays, you know, just nothing usually happens on the wall. I mean, there's a couple days where it's pretty bad, but most barrack shifts are they're pretty peaceful.
Yeah, our first, not our first, my first barracks was great. I'm noticing a
Sounds
trend where,
sarcastic.
oh yeah, we can't talk about it much because it's all confidential, but
Yeah.
Oh shit.
probably gonna
Red
anyway.
tape
You
shit.
can hear that from me. Oh, who said that? That was weird.
You guys heard something?
Ah, it must have been the wind.
Nothing at all.
Ah.
This room is
You know,
pretty
we are
small.
gonna have to go ask out the regulations about what can and can't talk. Because as much as this is a video diary for
living isn't
the
cheap.
video diary for our feelings, it sucks if we can't
I
talk about
imagine this room
our
is built
feelings.
for
We can talk
peaceful
about whatever we
people.
want. The only person that has the footage is myself. But, you know, maybe with a
Yeah.
bunch of strangers in this room, it might not be a good idea to talk about classified
Go
stuff.
on, right?
That is fine.
Not that I do that on my camera at all, ever.
No, camera on or off. It's never talked about in this room or out of it.
Nope. I don't do that. I don't do that at
No,
all.
never.
And I'm sure in the future you guys will have your own little tea to spill, but for now, it
Yeah.
is a good idea to keep most of that secret because some things are being spoken about themselves. The wrong person hears you speaking it, and the next day you're sent off to re-education camp, and you never come back
Oh.
the same.
Lovely.
You look
So-
like you've actually never mind.
No, I have not been to re-education camp, but I've heard about them. I've heard the stories, and they're not colorful stories. But at the very least, let's see, how long have this been recording for? 37 minutes already, dude. It feels like it's been 3.
Oh wow.
Well, I know
Yeah,
you
it's
guys.
the
I know,
time
you,
flies when
I
you're
know
just
I dragged
talking
you
about
guys
this.
all away from the barracks, but it is starting to get late, and you guys should probably start heading back soon because you know.
Yeah.
When curfew shows up, you guys won't actually be allowed to get back. So, it was a pleasure
We
meeting
don't
all of
want
you.
to head all the way back.
You know,
Yeah,
and see
you
you
as
on-
well.
and I'll see you out. All right, you guys just head out on your way out. You get your shake your hand, Mr.
Pardon
Void.
me.
Ah, it was nice meeting you, but
Oh.
time to shake my hand. Oh, of course. You too?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You too, Laurie.
You
I'm
too?
sure I'll see y'all around.
Yeah. Nice to meet you as well.
Have a
I
nice
don't believe I
one.
caught
Nice
your
to meet
name,
you.
by
I'll
the
see you
way,
out
during that.
Oh, how can I forget? It's Ophelia.
Pleasure
One of
meeting
the
you.
quote
Let's see
unquote
you on the
normal
field.
names.
Are you having
Thank you.
issues?
Hopefully
Quote,
before the
unquote.
field, though.
Hopefully, you'll see me back at the barracks once their
Yes.
duty starts.
Yeah, fair enough. See
Bye.
you then.
And it was a pleasure meeting you too.
May I,
Lauren.
Raster?
Bye-bye.
You may.
I don't want to go all the way back
Yeah,
to
you
the
guys
barracks.
wanna head together to the barracks?
You don't have a shift
See ya.
tomorrow, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got it.
I don't
Probably
think
gonna
so.
stop by.
Think
Want
I'm
me to
off.
close this on the way out, Raster?
Yeah, please.
You know what? Fair enough.
Have a good night, guys. We'll see you back at the barracks.
got the elevator. Yeah,
Good
you as well.
night.
See ya.
See you at the barracks.
If you don't have a shift, I don't care. You can crash here.
Yes, I didn't want to bring it up. Well, if you insist.
I don't have.
Bet. All right,
I don't
I'm
have like
using
a
your
fridge
bathroom.
or
I need a
I don't have a
shower.
bathroom.
I'm holding it. I'm holding it. I'm holding it.
Are you serious?
Gotcha. Don't
Just,
worry.
just
Thank
go.
you.
You just have to go downstairs to the lobby and find the public.
Oh, I'm gonna use your bathroom, but.
All right.
See you soon.
Bye. Well, that was successful, and I love all of the new soldats. They're great, but I do have to go. It's getting late. Ophelia's not gonna find the bathroom because it's super hard to find, and I'll see you guys in the next one.